Hey folks, how you doing? I'm trying a little something different today. I do make these, but not as often as I should, so it always feels like a healthy surprise for me. Without even going into it deeply yet, I'm gonna start off with the basic first, and I'm gonna get me some flour poured in. Nice little amount of flour. I think that should be enough flour for now. Now, with the flour added, get a little bit on my hand. Why not? I'm gonna get the yeast packed in. Got me some good old, if you ain't figured out, we're gonna do a loaf of bread here. Get the yeast in there. Now with the yeast added, gotta step on over here and grab me, just to see how this goes. I'm gonna grab me like 2 good old eggs. 1 egg. And I got my another egg right here, folks. Now with that done, not gonna need too much, but I'm gonna give me a little bit of some of this older oil. That's what I got, and that's what I'm going with. I'm gonna add me a cap. And a little more of a cap. Just see how this is gonna turn about. Don't take very much, but I wanna make sure I do it anyway. And I'm about to grab me one of my measuring spoons. Goodness, I almost lost it. Somebody grab me a 1/4 teaspoon of some of this baking powder. Scrape it off. Scrape the bottom. There you go. And a half of a teaspoon. Recap that. I'm gonna get me, I don't need a lot of this, don't want a lot of this, but if you understand how yeast works, I'm gonna get me, here we go. I'm gonna get 1 teaspoon of some granulated white sugar. 1 good old teaspoon. There you go. Now let's not leave out our supporting cast. We're gonna go with a little bit of 1/4 teaspoon, about 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. Oh, here we go. Sorry, folks, had to get that poured in. Give me a 1/4 teaspoon of some salt. And I prefer to go with some cold water. Real cold water. I'm not gonna pour it in heavy and fast. I'm gonna pour it in nice and slow. I'm gonna pour 1/2 of that in. Or a little bit under 1/2. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of oil on my hands, because it'll make it easier to deal with this dough. And with the other hand, I'm putting it together. I'm gonna get up here and knead my dough together, being real slow about it to make this bread. I don't want this dough to be really wet, so I didn't add a lot of water to it. Sorry, I'm getting around. I'm trying to get that egg diversified into there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little more flour, but not too much. Just a light pour, you can see. And I'm gonna get this more incorporated in. Take a sprinkle of water from the same cup. There we go. I'm about to get back in there. Getting that nice and mixed. I won't stop until I know all that's nice and mixed in. It's not really ready yet, but I'm gonna add me some more flour to it. Get back up in there, get it mixed around, mixed about. Turn it about as such. As you can see, I'm turning it. Get that extra bit of flour touched. All those dry parts that we see around here, around these corners, and paint that corner, get all the way around, just turn about. Get this mixed in. Never be afraid to get your hands dirty, folks. That's why the good man upstairs gave it to you. Get up in there. All right, I'm gonna get that churned off my fingers a bit. So I'm seeing, I'll show you what I'm doing here. I'm basically getting this off my fingers. Giving this time, it's just due. One moment, folks. Taking my time and getting the rest of this off my hands. I'll come back to you. Here we go. I'll let you see what we got here. And it looks a little crazy at the moment. That's okay, because next phase is coming. So I'm gonna pick the dough up, kind of get it into a good ball, turn it about, and what my real aim is to get all these extra pieces diversified into there. Get it to become one good old piece. Not rushing it. Let it be what it must be to be what I need it to become. Alright, so with that being done, get this off my hands the rest of the way. Alright. There we go, get that off. Now with that done, I'm going to take a little oil, put on my hands. With the oil on my hands, I'm going to get it to my other hand. So I basically got my hands steeped in a bit of oil. And the purpose for that is to help the dough. Turning it about as such, so you may see it slowly. Basically painting that dough with that oil. Now I'm about to mix it in a little bit with my hand. And what I'm trying to do basically right now is take all these crazy little corners and make it into one nice refined dough. Basically I'll show you. Turn it about. Alright, now with this dough being like this, I'm gonna put it in the middle. Bring the camera over more so you can see it. That's how we're looking. And now I'm about to get a cloth to let this rest over it. Actually, I'm gonna grab this good old cheesecloth I have up here. Being careful to not knock anything down. I hope not. That was all elbow, folks. It's okay. Okay, so bringing my cheesecloth over. I'm about to cover my dough. It's the best time as any to let this cover. My real aim, as anyone who's done bread, is to let this rise. So I'm gonna bring this over this way. I'm gonna take this over to my table. And really give you a side shot. That's what's going on. So I'm gonna basically let this dough, hopefully I'm gonna show you again how it's looking. I'm gonna work on connecting another video, but I'm gonna basically let this dough rise. And after it rises, I'm gonna get it in the oven. Start off at a low heat, and what I will do is take a pot and put under there with some regular water to create a steam. And I'm gonna add a egg wash on top, and I'll probably score it. And I'm gonna show you what this looks like when it's all said and done. All right, talk to you folks soon. Tyrone Farmer Bread Games out. Yeah, I personally think the bread I started on and my end result looks pretty beautiful. I really feel like I went in a different direction because I wasn't sure. I wanted to do something with some bread, and then it came to my idea to split the bread. I actually did like a roll where I twisted them amongst itself, but then it still came together. I added me some egg wash to the top, and after I did my egg wash, I added me some Colby Jack cheese to both of these, and I added some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. Let it rest for a bit. I'm gonna keep it out, but I'm gonna put the cheesecloth over it so whatever residual heat could go through without getting any moisture into this bread. And I'm about to do something fun on another video. I feel like this came out really great. I'm gonna see about cutting this video with another one so you can see how it all came together as far as this bread and this end result. And I'm still gonna give you a pretty decent thumbnail for it. Well, listen, blessings to you guys. Check out the how-to recipe that I'm getting ready to upload. I really hope you like it. Comment, share, and please, while you're here, take a moment to subscribe. It might seem so small to you, but it's so big to me and so heartfelt, and it will help me with the algorithm. Well, until the next, which will be sooner than you think. Also, I want to say this. You know, they say a man cannot live off bread alone, so I added cheese. All right, blessings to you. All right, to the next.